Colorado's blue wave for the Democrats on Election Day. Republican Senator Cory Gardner is talking for the first time about his future. Our political specialist Sean Boyd has the exclusive. Sean, you are in Louisville because Gardner was there touring a company.
Yeah, Jim, it's business as usual for Senator Cory Gardner. He was the guest of honor today at a factory he helped pave the way for here. Accomplishments like that, he says, are what he'll focus on over the next 2 years. An eternal optimist, Gardner believes Coloradans will vote based on the policies he's championed, not the politics of the president.
Thank you for deciding to create these jobs in Colorado.
At the opening of a new high-tech manufacturing plant in Louisville, Senator Cory Gardner focused on the future of the state, but his own future uncertain after an election that saw a clear backlash against President Trump. You are the party of Trump. How do you combat that in 2020?
I will continue to work every day for the best interest of this state, to make sure that the people of Colorado have a strong voice. Wages are going up, more and more people have jobs, business confidence is growing. That's what I think this is about.
In his first interview since the election, Gardner told me he will focus on his record, not the president's. But Democrats, not the only ones attacking that record. How do you win over Republicans who think you're not conservative enough?
Look, my goal is to win over the people of Colorado. It's not about Republicans or Democrats. This is about making sure that I, each and every day, focus on what is best for the state. And I never look at that through the lens of who's right or who's left or who's red or who's blue. I look at that from a four corners perspective.
A rural Coloradan, Gardner recalled why he ran for office in the first place.
One of the reasons I ran for the state legislature years ago was to make sure that the quietest voices had a loud voice representing them. I don't know what will happen. I'm not worried about what will happen. What I'm worried about is that we're taking care of the people of this great state. We know we'll have done our job when everybody looks at this and says, all right, Cory, you've done right. We're going to support you because we believe you've always kept our best interests in your mind.
One bright spot this election that Gardner points to is Republicans' ability to pick up seats in the House. As chair of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, Gardner led the fundraising that made those wins possible, and that networking will serve him well as he raises money for his own campaign in 2020. Live in Louisville, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
All right, Sean, thank you.